You had many jobs while in college.
Yes, I worked like 50 hours waitressing and bartending and went to school full time. I paid my
communications in college. Did you believe that would, what was the reason that you chose communications and not history or biology or some other thing? I mean,
did you ever hear about RTF?
No.
A communications school of Temple University. Okay. School of Communications with SCAT. And then in SCAT, there was RTF, radio, TV, and film, or what we called it, rather than fail.
That's cool, okay. Radio, TV, and film. So you were interested in that because you...
So I was interested in that. I took journalism classes. I took classes about being a broadcaster on the radio, on TV. And then I took this one class by, it was a sales advertising class. Jim Loftus was the instructor. He was at the time the general manager of Power 99 FM.
Oh wow!
And
he was just helping.
He came in. I was instructor. He came in. It was a night class, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It was on a Wednesday night, maybe, or Tuesday or Wednesday night. And he was living in Scranton, working in Power 99 in the city. But he chose to teach this class. And so he was one of my first mentors. He came into class, he had the long, this is like 1992 or 3. He had a long leather trench on. He had, he had a phone back then.
Oh, like a big phone. No one
had a phone. It was like, the A size. It wasn't like the real big one, but he had a phone. Nobody had a phone. He had a Mercedes. He had a leather briefcase.
How'd you feel about it? Did that inspire you?
Yeah. He would sing my name, Maria, I just... So
he had enthusiasm.
He had enthusiasm. And I said, what? I would ask him questions like, what do you do? How much money do you make? Because for me, I thought at that time that making 6 figures was like, oh my God, I made it. I've arrived. But we all know that has nothing to do with any of that.
Wow, and I want to get into that for sure because
that's a whole nother conversation. But he had the look. He had what appeared to be the life that I wanted. So I said, well, if he could do it, I think I could do it too. And he was very nurturing. He was fun. He was entertaining. I learned a lot in his class. Of course, I got an A.
Yeah.
Couldn't fail that one. And so that's what led me into the internship at KYW TV, which led me to working at WMGM TV 40.
Selling air.
Yes, this was TV air at the time. My first job out of college. So what happened was I arrived at the job, day one. Guess what happened?
What?
They gave me, I had a desk, I had a phone, a Yellow Pages, a notepad, a pen, and a box of business cards. And I opened up the business cards and it says Maria Quattrone on it. And I'm like, wait a minute, my name's Maria Elena. Did you even know that?
I don't think I did. Elena.
My name is Maria Elena. Maria
Elena is your first full name?
Yeah.
Is that the first time I ever heard it?
Well, what happened was I came and they had the business cards and they just chopped my name in half.
And so you just went with it?
I just went with it.
What was going through your mind? You're the first, you got this job. Your friends and people around you are like, how'd you do it? 1 of 72. You arrive and then you have cards and a phone and a pen. It's like,
and they said okay.
And they cut your name in half. But it's like, are you I feel maybe overwhelmed. Like, what do I do now?
I'm like, what do I do now? So the training was basically, I don't recall there being much training. Call people, get an appointment, and sell them TV time.
That was the general ethos or idea. It's like, hey, this is all you do.